YouTube. Midwest Safety Feds hunt down 19-year-old drug-dealing assassin. Assassin? Let's see what happened to this one. Let's watch.
On August 28th, 2024 in Bloomfield, New Mexico, officers...
New Mexico. You know what? That's one... I'm staying away from New Mexico. One thing I've learned from these Crime Time videos, it's always going down in New Mexico, especially Albuquerque.
Respond to a shooting. Unknown to them, there are multiple victims and at least one has been killed execution style. And rare body cam shows federal U.S. Marshals tracking down a drug trafficking operation in the deserts of New Mexico.
Hey, watch for footprints right there as you guys kind of go in.
I mean, came out this way. Those two people came out this way.
Yep. Let's go all the way around the car just to preserve this little area. I'll hold it here while you guys make the way around. Go ahead.
Hold it.
Yep. Sheriff's office, if you're inside, make yourself known. Sheriff's office!
Make yourself known!
I'm watching.
Ahead, coming up.
Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known! Police Department, if you're in here, make yourself known!
Alright, on the north face of the trailer, so we can try to preserve some evidence right there.
Along at the hallway, Sarge.
I'm lost.
Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, you need to come out with your hands up, open and empty.
You see two in there?
Two in here.
Okay, you want to hold there? We'll cover and clear the rest of the house.
Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known. Okay. Clearing yourself. All right, moving. Big room. Hold long.
Clear. Coming out. Go ahead. Okay.
You hit the fuck out that corner.
Bloomfield Police, if you're in here, make yourself known. I'm going to check under this, Kelsey.
Okay.
I got a little bit of
Oh, we got...
You'll cover me, I can't really see yet.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's back out. We're going to have to get warrants. They're showcasing on the case seat right there.
Well, let's just make sure if anybody's alive.
R97. 145 and 1.1097.
Negative.
Okay.
She's got a hole.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Stepping out.
Stepping out now.
Okay, sir.
Hey, don't walk there.
We don't need anything else as far as medical aid right now, or they're...
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Martinez, you will get a log sheet, so nobody walks through there. So we walked all the way around.
Okay.
So this stuff is still virgin. Probably walk through here. So we need this spot preserved.
I see two spent 45s, but I didn't see a gun.
The way it kind of looks, I mean, it could be murder.
It looked like they were fentanyl oil.
Detectives are already getting spooled up, so do we have two?
Yeah. We didn't see a gun, we saw casings. So it could be murder, but one of them could be laying on a gun too. So
The female on the floor looked like the exit through the front of the forehead.
Two females?
One female, one male.
They could not see a 48, but then one of them might be laying on it. That's a possibility.
But we did see two shell casings, 45 shell casings.
Two spent 45 cases.
but there's more bolt holes than that in them, but she looked like she had 2 or 3.
1 at 11.
Once they had him, I just left. Bullet hole coming right from that right there. Side of the trailer.
Oh, dog. Look at you.
I was gonna say he on his criminal mind shit.
That's not anything from the trailer. And
Yeah. It's old. But yeah, right into here.
It looked like she had a hole in her arm, but that one looked like it was execution style because you could see a flower on the top of her head. Anything from us?
Yes, sir.
301, you want to hold 33?
This could be murder.
They keep saying murder, and I never heard of that. I never heard anybody say that before.
Unless he fell on his own gun. Folks, I'm going to have you come sit over here. Is that okay?
You have a call to BLM officer?
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go.
No,
You can just call me Sarge if you need anything. You can just say Sergeant, Sarge. I'll be right here.
So talking to this neighbor, there was an argument that ensued. The gunshots went off. Isaiah and Raven ran outside. Isaiah told her, I'm sorry. So they took the victim's car and left. So we need to try and ID these two so we can find out what car that is and get on RTCC. It sounds like a drug deal.
I thought this was supposed to be Isaiah.
No, she's saying, so this is what she just told me. Two people that knew Isaiah and Raven showed up. It sounds like a drug deal. She says, I didn't know Isaiah had a gun. He's been staying for 2 days. She heard the gunshots. He ran outside. He and Raven took off in the victim's vehicle that was here. Isaiah's been staying here for a few days, she says. She said that Isaiah and Raven are boyfriend, girlfriend, and they share a phone number. So we can get up on that.
So those are the
Yes, Raven and Isaiah sounds like suspects.
To recap the information officers have so far,
Oh,
the
thank
house
you.
owners have been letting their friends, Isaiah and Raven, stay there for the past couple days. Then, Isaiah and Raven invited 2 other people to the house for a supposed drug deal. Somehow the drug deal went south, which led to the gunfire and those 2 people to be killed, while Isaiah and Raven fled the scene using the deceased victim's vehicle. Now officers realize that if they identify the deceased victims, they can use their information to find out what car Isaiah and Raven are driving to track them down.
Can I have your consent, your verbal consent to go in there and try and ID these two, see if they have identification on them? So we can get this case.
Yeah, because I don't know who they are. I've never met them.
Okay, so I have your verbal consent to go in the house and try and confirm who these 2 individuals are. You
Yes,
okay with that?
please go
Okay.
ahead.
And they're in your room.
They're in my bedroom.
Okay.
I like that stove.
Is it old school? Oh yeah, like 70s. This is the direction the bodies are at back then. Do we think they ran out the front door or back door?
Oh wow, that was open already.
Well, I don't know if they did that when they cleared it and went out this door. I don't know. I'm not seeing any blood transfer or anything to say that he was injured and went out that way, but
Yeah, we really need to get her IDs because her car is the one we're looking for, huh?
it sounds like it.
Oh yeah, there's a 45 casing right there on that chair.
So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 casings.
4 within here.
There's one there. So the guy next door said he heard 4 to 5. Okay, there is a mag in here. That's a 45 auto. I'm just trying to find a ID. I'm not seeing anything in that bag. What bag?
Right here.
So there's your dope and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me check. I'm gonna put this back. Let me check that black bag. There's another 45 auto mag. Okay.
There we go.
I'm so lost in. Oh,
All right, here you go.
Is that her or him? That don't look like him.
That's Isaiah Brown.
Isaiah Brown. Yep, that's his. Matter of fact, this is probably his bag he got his gun out of. Huh?
Okay. Here we go.
After detectives find Isaiah's bag that he accidentally left at the crime scene with his ID in it, another detective has uncovered key statements from witnesses on what may have led up to the double homicide.
So Isaiah, before, when he went and picked Raven up, Isaiah hey, go get my bag from inside. There was like at least 200 blues that it was over.
Yeah, it's the black bag we just confiscated. It's got his ID in it, and it's got another magazine in it. Okay, so master bedroom. So she was on the chair, we think?
Raven was
just
here.
remember safety.
He was here. Female was on the chair.
So his bag, your suspect's bags,
okay, he
were
said
right
he was
here.
sitting here.
Suspect's bag were right here.
Okay.
It was a spent .40 caliber casing.
And he said it was a .40 caliber gun.
It's .40 caliber.
He saw him with that gun yesterday, unloading it in the house, and said, "You need to get that out of here." So he saw Isaiah with the gun yesterday. Adidas
The black
bag,
Adidas bag was his. It has
suspects, and he was said to be sitting
it
here.
has his ID, extra mag in it, more dope. Crown Royal bag was also next to that and had more dope in it. There was a pipe right here next to her, and she's got something in her hand look, she was smoking a blue.
Yeah. If the gun's
So
not
they
here,
almost some
homeboy
like
took both
He either
guns.
took it or it's
Body
underneath
and
it.
pie shit?
And
Like,
that
what's-
happens all the time.
what-
Okay, so he walked me through it. So Isaiah and Raven have been staying here for about 5 days. Everything was fine. He did see Isaiah with a gun yesterday, and that it was silver and black, .40 caliber. He said he knew it was 40 because he heard him when they were arguing say that he was going to pull out his 40. Isaiah calls him. He tells He owes me money, but I won't hit it. I won't even have to hit him to get it, is what he said. I won't even have to hit him to get it. He owes Isaiah $80. When they get here, they're all four standing outside talking on the porch. Then they come in here, and then that's when they started arguing.
Did he say kind of what the argument was about? Obviously,
he said, give me the money. Yeah, well, he pulled out a bunch of blues and handed it to him. He's like, pay me for it, basically. And he's like, no, you already owe me $80. And then next thing you know, Isaiah pulls out a gun, and then he pulls out a gun. And everybody's up in arms, standing up at this point, scared. And he thinks Isaiah shot the first round off. Shots started going off. Raven hits the ground here. She like ducks. He's like, get out of the house. So they go outside. Raven's right behind. Raven's freaking out. They start going up north. Then that's when they sped off, after he found out the cops were being called.
Officers learned from an unidentified witness's account that the motive behind the shooting was because Isaiah was angry at the male he invited over for owing him
$80. You took 2 lives over $80.
$80. Officers also learned the identities of the deceased victims, at least one of which may have been killed execution style over the owed drug debt of $80. Detectives now direct their attention to tracking down Isaiah and Raven. The next day, rare body cam depicts federal U.S. Marshals, as well as officers from the Farmington Police Department and the San Juan County Sheriff's Office Joint SWAT team locate Isaiah and Raven approximately 20 miles away from the scene of the
Your freedom and livelihood and other people's lives was worth $80.
shooting in a home. However, all of a sudden, the home starts on fire and they both run out.
Show me your hand!
Oh my God!
Hit! He's got me out left. Hey, stop! 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 Go! Watch out!
Oh my gosh!
Crossfire! Watch this! Hold on! Hey, hold on! Hold on! Crossfire! 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 Come to me! Come to me! Stop it!
Oh!
Stop it! SO fired!
I can't see
Subject down in the bushes!
Over here, Mike. Over here.
Hey, he fell right there. He fell right there. Get the drone.
Go get a shield! Give me a shield! Get a shield!
Great deal.
He just threw something!
Threw a knife. He threw a knife.
Hey, just hold. We hold what we got, guys.
Hold.
Everybody hold.
Take a breath.
Everybody hold.
Where's the female at? She's over here too somewhere.
Crawl out to us!
Crawl to us.
You know what? Every time like I see like, and I'm not. It just be like so like interesting watching people who you know like for a fact now like took other people's lives and they're like help, like you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying. Obviously, getting shot hurts, but it's just like. You're doing all this screaming, crying, and yelling, but yesterday when you took 2 people's lives, it was all fun, ha. It's just very interesting to me.
He's yelling, but we're not pressing up against him yet. Come to me!
We're not moving.
Where's the female?
After getting the fire on the house under control, officers make their approach to apprehend Isaiah and find Raven. However, she's closer to them than they realize.
She hiding in the bush.
Watch those other bushes for that female. She's gonna be to your left, Comerford somewhere.
You're right there.
I got female here. Female's here. Let me see your hands. Drag him out. Just drag him. Put your hands up. Don't move. Don't move.
Hey, I'm good. Okay, please just let me see Isaiah. Please just tell me. Let me.
Do not move.
Girl, what?
Hands. Get on your face. Get on your face.
My back.
I don't care. Get on your face. Put your hand behind your back.
I know. Guys, I can't breathe. Please let me tell Isaiah. Please.
Let me
Get
tell
you up in a
Isaiah
second.
about it.
Chill. Is she shot?
No, I'm not. Please, I just want to make
Are you
sure.
shot?
Okay, please, no. I just want to make sure
Okay.
Isaiah's okay. Please, he's all I have. Please, he's all I have. Please, let me just make sure he's okay. Please, where is he?
Do you have anything on you?
I don't. I have my inhaler
What's
in my
in your-
belt. It's my inhaler, please. That's it. I'll grab it
No,
for you.
don't
Okay,
reach.
please. It's just my inhaler. It's just my inhaler.
All right, come on.
Please, let me make sure Isaiah's okay. Please. Where is he?
You got him out.
Oh my gosh, y'all be so
No,
dumb.
you can't.
He's all I have.
Well, you should have come out sooner, huh?
I'm sorry. I didn't do anything, He's all I have. Please.
We need someone to go with him in the
If
ambulance.
that's all you have, you ain't got a lot. And I'm not even trying to be funny, take shots and digs at you. You ain't got a lot. You crying and begging over this. This all you have. Maybe you should be like maybe I shouldn't be crying over this because I really don't own much then. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a murderer. A killer. A psychopath.
You got a unit to put her in? I can bring her in. I'm gonna hold on to her. Keep coming.
Girl.
Get up. Hey, stand up. Get up. Stand up. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We got her. Hey, we got your. You gotta stop. I have it.
He's all I have. He's all I have.
God, the drugs do terrible things to you guys.
Okay. We need to keep walking. Okay. We need to get one car. Come on. Hey, do you have anything on you?
I don't. Please, I'm telling you, I don't. Please.
You're not injured at all.
My back, you stepped on my back. My back is really messed up.
That was my knee. I didn't step on you.
I have hip problems, okay?
All right.
I need...
Take some breath.
Yeah, I know you don't understand.
Do you need your inhaler?
We don't care. We understand. We don't care.
You need to use this? I can squirt it for you. You ready? That'll take you a deep breath. Here you go. Come on. You ready? You do one puff or two? Two. Ready?
Because he was protecting me. I tried to tell him. I was gonna come out to you guys. I promise I was, but I was shooting.
Hey, what's your name? Raven what?
Burns.
Look at me.
I need pressure on my chest.
Raven, look at me. I know things are rough right now, okay? But you gotta breathe, okay?
I'm telling you, I need pressure on my chest. Only
okay. What? Tell me what you need to fix that.
Put pressure on my chest.
So she has to put her knees on her chest. Just let her squat down, put her knees on her chest.
You wanna squat down? She says she's having anxiety, but just keep an eye on her. We gotta go over with the team, okay? Just keep an eye.
The two suspects involved in this case are 21-year-old Isaiah Brown and 19-year-old Raven Burns.
Holy.
Both were apprehended after the standoff with police and fleeing the building that was set on fire. Following the events in the body cam footage, Raven reportedly admitted to detectives that she and Isaiah changed clothes immediately following the homicides and disposed of their other clothes, leading her to be charged with felony tampering with evidence along with resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer for her actions when she and Isaiah were apprehended. Isaiah, the suspect who allegedly was the one who shot and killed the two victims over $80, was charged with 2 counts of felony first-degree murder, felony unlawful taking of a motor vehicle, felony armed robbery, 2 counts of felony tampering with evidence, felony possession of a controlled substance, 2 counts of felony aggravated assault on a peace officer, 2 counts of felony attempting to commit second-degree murder for allegedly shooting at officers before being apprehended, felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, felony receiving a stolen firearm, felony arson for allegedly setting the building on fire, and resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer. Almost a year and a half after Isaiah and Raven were taken into custody, Isaiah's defense attorney argued that he should not face first-degree murder charges due to being under the influence of methamphetamine. The judge of the case responded to this claim saying, "We're a year into this, and it is just being raised now? That does not seem overly timely." Isaiah's attorney then hired a forensic psychologist to evaluate him for competency, insanity, and inability to form specific intent. The forensic psychologist subsequently did find Isaiah unable to form specific intent, which raises an entirely new element to Isaiah's case regarding competency to stand trial. Both Isaiah's case and Raven's are still ongoing, and they are presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, please. Save the insanity plea. I'm not buying it, bro. Go to jail. Rot prison, okay? And for her, girl, go to jail. And don't rot, but girl, get clean and figure out what you're doing with your life. You know what I'm saying? You're 19, you young. You need to sit for a while, though. You need to sit for him. I need him to sit forever. You need to sit for a while, think about your actions, and, you know, try to move forward towards the better, because this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. Rest in peace to those 2 people that lost their lives over drugs. Y'all, stay off the drugs. Get clean. There's nothing good that really ever comes from it. Ever. So, just avoid that path. I promise you are not different. You will end up just like these people. W video, bro. W video.